Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Aquarius's mid-month soul path check-in for mid-November to the end of November 2022. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments below the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. Excuse me. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I also would like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. I would also like to remind everybody that you can check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Aquarius's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence while I'm shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you might see in your mind's eye. You might hear a word or song lyrics. You might smell something that reminds you of something. Strong emotion may bubble up. Do pay attention to these, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. So your energy is very much a part of this reading. And in a lot of ways, it's in these silent moments that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. No, this is too many cards. Don't worry, if they're meant to come out, they'll come out again. All right, 2 more cards, please. Thank you. All right, 1 more card, please. Too many. 1 more card, please. Thank you. All right. So we have the 10 of Wands, and then the Rider-Waite deck, Smith, Pamela Coleman Smith, the Centennial deck. They have 4 extra cards in that deck, and I left 2 of them in because I feel like they play an important role in the reading. And this is the Ancestors card. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have the 6 of Pentacles. So it does appear that mid-November you are working really hard at whatever you're doing. You're really handling your responsibilities. You're also kind of handling a lot of burdens at this time, but this is also indicating that this type of energy is coming to its successful completion here as you're bringing these homes. You're bringing these wands home to be put to their proper use, but you have been doing a lot of hard work here. And then we have the Ancestors card. So you will be receiving a lot of messages in your dreams, your meditations, your prayers, whatever you may practice. but you are receiving a lot of messages from your spirit team and ancestors. Those who have passed over are coming in and giving you messages, encouragement, things like that. So do keep a dream journal, meditation journal, and really do pay close attention to those messages because they are coming in trying to convey something to you. And then we have the Page of Pentacles here. So this is indicating where this hard work is kind of coming to its completion here. You also are embarking on a new journey, a new path is opening up for you. This is also speaking about abundance. So you are kind of headed on this path to abundance here. So you've been doing a lot of growth, and now you're headed towards this abundance. And this is something you've manifested now. You've asked for this, and your ancestors, your guides, they're coming in and kind of paving the way here for you. And at the bottom, all of this energy is riding on this Six of Pentacles energy. So you kind of are weighing up what you're giving your energy to and what you're not. And I feel like you're kind of done giving your energy to this. You've done what you can do in this department, and now you are going to be giving to this new path of abundance here. This is also kind of indicating to me that not everybody is going to be able to go on this this path with you, and nor do you want everybody to go on this new path with you. You're kind of done giving in the way that you once were, and you're ready for this change here. All right. Let's get a little bit more information. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck. We'll get 3 cards and a bottom card from the top split, and then we'll do the same with the bottom split. Please give us, please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 3 cards, please. Thank you. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Thank you. So we have Summoning the Daemon, and this is different from Demon. This is Daemon, so you can look that up. Consumed by the Storm, Spiritual Battle, and the World Watcher here. So, Summoning the Daemon. Excuse me. So, this is speaking about this deep reservoir of wisdom and knowledge that you're kind of being granted here with your ancestors and your spirit guides. Now, the daemon on a dualistic level could also be seen as this as a spirit guide per se. This is a little bit more personal than that, but this is coming in and giving you a lot of guidance and wisdom, though. You're receiving a lot of wisdom on how to move forward here. In a lot of ways, this is the genius within the higher self, the primal self. But this is divine intelligence here. And really what you're coming into are these different aspects and dimensions of yourself here as you kind of move forward. And when you're on the wrong path, this energy seemingly it works against you. If you're on the wrong path, things can kind of be difficult for you. When you're on the right path, this very much is working in your favor here, which this switch, this does appear what's taking place here. Because in this energy, and I feel like perhaps for the past couple months, you have felt consumed by the storm of life here. I don't know if that's showing up in the shot. But you definitely feel like the circumstances of life have started to kind of take you over. And you have experienced some loss in this. There is some, in this type of scenario, especially when you're carrying all the burdens, there is this element of victimization that you might be receiving. You might also just be under this victim mentality, which this has kind of brought to the surface. And you kind of feel like with this, you're losing control. You're losing your grip a little bit at the beginning of the mid-month. Now, I can't sugarcoat these readings. I'm just giving it to you how it's being given to me. But you definitely feel consumed by unseen troubles here. And you have had moments where you're kind of feel like you're losing yourself in the stresses of this Ten of Wands here. And you, in some ways, you kind of feel like God is playing with you here. But there's a saying, God isn't playing with you, God is playing as you. And this is kind of, this is a heavy nudge from the Spirit to get off of this path and begin this new one here. You're receiving quite a heavy nudge here. And here we have a spiritual battle. I don't know if that's in there. So this is kind of what this is, and this is why your spirit team is coming in by the dozens here. Your spirit team is really coming in strong here. This is why you're getting this strong nudge. It's not to torture you. It's so that you can transcend this and move on to your destined path, because I feel like this is kind of an old path for you, which was destined for you at one point, but now it's time to move on here. But like it says, there's definitely behind the scenes this spiritual battle taking place. It's kind of like your team against this storm kind of energy here. But your spirit team is winning here. But you definitely feel the tension of this. There's no doubt about that. And here we have the World Watcher at the bottom here. So I feel like in part this is you. You're kind of starting to see that this is what's taking place here. You're starting to see how things kind of work in the spirit, and then they begin to manifest into reality here. But you're kind of seeing this whole plot or this whole story in a different way. You're getting this broader perspective of things here. You kind of have this witness perspective of reality in your life story here. On another level too, your spirit team is definitely keeping watch, a very watchful eye over you. You definitely have some protection going on, but it feels like this protection comes because there's an opportunity to get onto this new path. So you're receiving this grace period in order to, and it may not feel like that at all, but this is what it is. And this is this heavy nudge from it's like an elbow in the ribs here to get onto this new path. And this is really trying to bring you to this balance here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. Thank you. Thank you. All right. One more, please. All right. So it does appear like things are shaping up for you. So we have the powering up card. So you're beginning to see through this cloud of the mind, and these clouds are lifting for you. This storm is settling, and the clouds are lifting here. And you are, this is you taking back your power. And you're very determined in this, and you're showing a lot of courage as you do that. And this new path, whatever it is really going to allow you to show your true colors. There's something, perhaps you were suppressing elements of your personality or the way you want to express yourself. And this is really kind of draining your energy and making this this hard work even harder. But you are coming into this place where you're really embracing yourself, and like I said, embracing your true colors here, and that you really begin to shine here in this new path. And really you're surging with energy here. You're facing your fears head on. You're taking control, and you're really becoming unstoppable with this card is really what I get from that. You're finding a greater level of freedom, self-empowerment. You're releasing any of these negative thoughts. And that this, what was going on before in this hard work, and even this choice to hop onto this new path, this is all a rite of passage. At each step, you're learning really important things that you can take with you. So perhaps looking at it like that might help this transition a little bit. But you are releasing any baggage here. You're, like I said, you're accepting these lessons that you learned, and you're really getting up You see this person is really hunched over with the weight of this work that they're doing, and this person is able to stand up straight and light-footed here, and raise their work, their pinnacle. They can raise it up to the sky so it can really shine here. So that's what you're doing. And here we have the Hellhound. So again, this is part of this storm and this hard work, this suppression of your self-expression in a lot of ways. And this energy is kind of what's creating this fear in this energy here. You may have been having some anxiety. You may have also been sick at the beginning of November. But this is really Hellhound. This is a guardian of these darker realms here. And really what you're doing as you get onto this new path, as in this old path, there's this feeling like this Hellhound is on your trail. It's pursuing you, and you're having to escape this energy. But as you turn and face your fears and you get onto this new path, you are taming this dark energy, and now it has to move on your behalf. This is kind of like this wild animal energy, or like initially, if you meet a wild animal out in nature, there's a ferocity to it. You're going to have a hard time getting close to it. But over time, say if you were to tame this, then it becomes a friend to you. But it's like if you tame like a wolf, it's never truly tame, but you know how to deal with it. And so that's really what's taking place here. We have out of this world love. So this new path, this is indicating that there is love on the horizon for you, and this may be closer to December here, perhaps the beginning of December. But out of this world love. So this is definitely speaking of romance, love, this harmonious passion, romantic fulfillment. But this is this irresistible romantic draw. You're like magnetically pulled towards someone, and they're also magnetically pulled towards you. It's like this unstoppable force, really. And this is this like orgasmic energy here. This is toe curling attraction here. So in the, what is it, Bambi? You're very Twitter pated in this energy. So this is kind of you head over heels for someone who was also head over heels for you. So that is a good way to begin December. And then you have the map here at the bottom. So this is indicating that due to the messages you're getting from your spirit guides, your ancestors, you are embarking on this new path. I don't feel like you see it until you actually make this leap of faith and step onto this new path. But when you do, you see your path very clearly laid out in front of you. You receive this metaphorical map of where you are going here. And you are embarking on this, what appears to be a spiritual journey. because this is the path of your soul's path we're talking about here. So you definitely have the knowledge of which way to go, which moves to make, but also which way not to go, which is almost just as important as which way to go. So you know what not to do. But on this path, there's going to be a lot of new opportunities for you. A lot of places where you're going to be able to choose along your way. I could take this route or I could take that route, but I know where I'm going. And really what you're seeking to find is a deeper level of peace here. And that is what's on here. And the Spirit is putting this here to let you know that even though this is hard, you know this has got to come to an end here. And the Spirit is letting you know that you are on the right track. This should come to an end because there's something new for you here. All right, please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's soul path for mid-December to the end of, or please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. Two or 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right. One or 2 more, please. Thank you. All right. So we have incorporate and I am the source. So with this or incorporate card, this is asking you to incorporate all of the things that you're learning on this path, because there's things that you are learning on this old path that you can then take and implement in this new path. You're not completely shedding the past. This has all been this learning process for you. You've learned a lot in this storm and from confronting this hellhound energy here. This is also speaking about, with your true colors, incorporating and embracing your sexual expression, whatever that may be, as long as it is safe and everyone is consensual and you're not breaking any laws in what you're doing. Definitely incorporate and embrace these aspects of yourself, because in our society, there's a lot of shame around these topics. And I feel like this is what you're doing, and you're kind of throwing all that shame out the window, and you are incorporating all of these things. This is important to be whole in this. You're not pushing aspects of yourself away. You're incorporating all of these things. And all of these are important for your soul's path in this life here. And then we have, I am the source. So with the daemon, summoning the daemon, you are realizing that you are the source that you are source energy and that you are the source of your reality. Your reality is bubbling up from you, who is, you are the source, the I am, that you are one with the divine here. And so your reality is yours to create here, is really what the message is highlighting here. And my voice is really starting to go out, so there may be something that you need to express concerning what I talked about in the incorporate card, perhaps some of this sexual energy or these lessons that you've learned. Is quite important. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is Aquarius's inner landscape like, an inner climate like, on their soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 2 or is 3? All right. Oh, you tricked me. Okay, I've already agreed. Tricky. Too tricky. All right. Thank you. So this is what your inner landscape is like. We've got the snow leopard. So mystery. You're really digging into these mysteries of yourself and kind of what makes yourself tick here. And you are embracing these. Agility. So I feel like when you lay these burdens down and you step forward on your path, you're moving forward in that way. Belief. So you're finding this new belief in yourself. Sensitivity. You're definitely... this has some of this emotional sensitivity, and there's, of course, nothing wrong with that at all. But on this new part of your journey, this is speaking about this sensitivity to where you're going in the movements of the spirit. You're becoming sensitive in that framework here. Then we have the stick insect. So stillness here. There may be a lot of meditation you're doing, sitting and contemplating, having this stillness to your energy here. And awareness. You're definitely gaining a greater awareness of your path, the movements of the spirit. This awareness is very similar to what I said about the sensitivity on this last one. And there are some things that are coming to your awareness, like this, what will be a loved one, and your own power here. Discernment. So having this witness position, seeing the difference between who and what you are and the story of your life. You can discern between the two, and this gives some slack in the line, and there's not so much tension. And you can kind of take a step back and kind of look at the broader picture here. And composure, what I just said, really brings about a lot of composure here. Then we have the masked owl. So you are gaining the ability to see and navigate through any darkness that comes your way. You're really getting insights here into your path and what's going on in the unseen world. The unseen is becoming seen, and you are receiving this wisdom and this foresight. So you may actually be, and the map is also speaking of foresight. You know where you're going here, and messenger. So you are receiving these messages. So states of meditation and in dreams are really where you're going to be able to receive these messages in a clear kind of way. So again, keeping that kind of journal would be pretty effective. Then we have the python. So the snake is speaking, or the serpent is usually speaking of this ancient knowledge here that you will be receiving with this daemon energy. But also, this is kind of like a snake sheds its old skin and starts again with a fresh skin here. And a lot of times to get that last little bit of skin off, I don't know if you've ever watched a snake try to do this, but it has to work pretty hard at some points to get that skin off. And this is kind of what you're doing here. You're getting these last little bits of the old off. And again, with the discernment here, this step back will allow that skin to come off a little easier. And this gives you a certain level of detachment from this hardship and this story. This allows a little slack in the line, and there's not so much tension. Transformation. So you're definitely transforming in this second half of the month here. And renewal. You will be renewed by the end of the month here. You have a fresh skin, fresh path. All right. Make sure I pressed record. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. The wheel. 2 more, please. Okay, all right. There's definitely more than 3 down here, but oh, there's a lot more. All right. All right, you're getting the big reading here, Aquarius. So we have the wheel, and I generally read this like the Wheel of Fortune card. So it does appear that you are coming into a string of good luck here. I don't know if that's the way you say it, but a stretch of good luck. You are stepping onto your destiny here. And you are in a state of change, but this wheel is moving in your favor here. It's going to open up a lot of opportunities for you to win here. But it's saying you have to hop on that good or that new path to receive that. It says the war between excuse me. Wow. The war has reached a critical point between Atlantis and Mu. So Atlantis and Mu, most people have heard of Atlantis. So this is ancient civilization, and Mu is another ancient civilization, which at some point they battled and destroyed one another. But Atlantis was known for practices of light, magic of light, you could say. And Mu was more into the darker practice, these darker elements and magic here. And so this is kind of what's taking place with this spiritual battle here. You're wanting to be on this path of light, I feel. And so these darker energies that once had you bound are fighting back. And so we have this spiritual battle kind of taking place here. This is also the battle between this step back, the soul, who and what you are and the brain here. There's also that battle taking place as well. But it's reaching this critical point to where one side is coming out the victor here. The war is soon to be over here, and it does appear that the light is winning, and you're stepping onto this new path here. And it's and also with like the Hellhound, these darker energies that were once seemingly like torturing you, or this was like a plague on your life or something, now have to get in line, and they have to work for you. They owe you something now. And so they are having to do your bidding in this path of light. And then we have the path. So your path is moving from this heavy path to this path of the heart here. And in the center, you have peace. And this begins with the heart and ends also with the heart here. And so this this love that is coming in is part of your path. And so we have this card. Try to relax. Try, and in this whole process, and this can be your mantra for the I'm joking, but in a way I'm not. For the second half of November, try to relax, try to decompress, find this step back and allow some slack in this tension here. Because I feel like this is there's a heavy energy right here and a lot of tension. So the Spirit is saying, do try to relax. Everything's going to work out. And then we have the dream. So what you're headed for, this path, is like this dream come true. You are headed on this path of your dream here. So, and again, do set these burdens down and hop onto this new path, because this new path is gonna be like right in your face. Like, take this path, take this path, take this path. Something within you is resisting this. But again, the Spirit is saying, try to relax and step onto this path of the heart, this path of your dream. And do know that the spirits are taking your back in this battle, and that this wheel is moving in your favor here. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Aquarius's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. All right. We have White Buffalo. One more card, please. All right, we'll take them. So we have White Buffalo. Now, White Buffalo is a cultural figure in Native American history. So, in part, you may be utilizing some level of plant medicine, if you will, some sacred sacraments. Might be useful. But in general, white buffalo is seen as a very auspicious sign here. So whatever these messages that you're receiving from your ancestors and your spirit guides. These are going to be very auspicious, and you're not going to be able to clear these out of your mind. They're going to leave kind of an indelible mark because they're quite important. And also, a white buffalo kind of marks this new era here, and this is what is going to happen if you can step on this new path. This is beginning this new era, this new chapter in your life. And you can close the chapter on this old chapter of your life. And then we have silence here. So there's something about your the expression of yourself that you have been silencing here, and this actually makes things harder for you. So there is the importance to express these, integrate and incorporate these things into your full expression of yourself. You don't want to push aspects of yourself away. You want to integrate these things in a healthy way. And this is with balance. So this is going to bring a greater level of balance to do that. You're also coming into on this new path, a more balanced energy. This is not balanced. This person, it looks like they're about to topple over forward. This new path comes with a lot of balance here. So the Spirit is really saying you are so much better off if you can get on this new path. And again, you've manifested this. You've asked for this new path because you're tired of this. Anybody would be. And the spirits and your ancestors have heard this call and said, okay, we have this nice balanced energy for you to step into. But it has to be your choice to step into this. It's not just going to happen. You have to make the first step. There's a saying that, what is it? When you take a step towards the divine takes 1,000 steps towards you. So you have to take this step, and then the divine is backing your play on this. Let's go ahead and pop that up there. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Aquariuses with for what is on their soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Aquariuses. Six of Pentacles. 2 more, please. I really went on the ground. So, I have the Wheel of Fortune card. This is about to have me dump this whole deck on the table. Okay, 1 more card, please. All right. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Wheeled card, the Wheel of Fortune card, the 7 of Swords, and at the bottom we have the 2 of Swords. So again, this is you weighing your energy. Like I said at the beginning, what am I going to give my energy and resources to, and what am I no longer going to give my resources to? So one of these paths has to go. I feel like you kind of know just from the reading which path you would like to take, because you're done with that. There's that saying that there's all I can take and I can't take no more. I don't know what that's from. That's old school stuff. But then we have the Wheel of Fortune card. So again, this is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. This is part of these life cycles, these chapters. One chapter is ending and another one is beginning. Now, you could, of course, read the chapter you just read over again, but you know what's in that chapter. You just read it. It's time to move on to the next chapter, because this is your destiny here. This is the change that you have requested from the universe. And this has the opportunity for you to win. This old path has the opportunity for you to redo this path again, and you're done with it. I don't see you doing this again. So I do feel like you are hopping onto this new opportunity that is really going to be presenting itself in a big way. You are really thinking strategically about this with this Seven of Swords here. There is a feeling, because you're leaving this path behind, and there's also individuals connected with this path, and you are doing a lot of hard work. You're bearing the brunt of whatever this burden is. So to get on this new path, you kind of feel like you're getting away with something. And you may have to employ some level of trickery to extricate yourself out of this situation here, because not everybody is going to be happy to see you get on this new path, because that means they got to pick up this burden. And they don't want to do that. So you may have to be deceptive to a certain extent to get onto this new path initially. Which is not something I would normally say in a reading, but that is what is being said to me. So there you have it. And then at the bottom, we have the Two of Swords here. So again, this is your choice. There is a hesitation on your part, and I feel like it's because of the people who are relying on you carrying this burden. But there is a hesitation, so you find yourself in an indecision position, but the Spirit is really highlighting the importance to make this decision. And here we have a moon on the card, so do pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as this can help give you proper timing on when these things will take place. You can also harness these moon phases and planetary energies to work in your favor here. Let's see what's underneath. Oh, so there's definitely somebody who is going to feel some emotional grief. You may feel a little bit of this. I don't feel like this is really you feeling this. It's whatever you're leaving behind here is going to feel the sting of that. And there's really no way around that. But it's like you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. And the ancestors say, like, yeah, why is our person doing this? We want them on this new path here. So, I mean, destiny is calling here. Sometimes when we break ties from the past and we step onto our destiny, those who cannot come with us on the path definitely feel this heartbreak here. They might even feel a certain level of betrayal here, but your destiny is calling. And this old energy is not your destiny anymore. So we have the King of Wands here. So you are moving forward with this visionary energy. and into this kind of leadership position. At least you are becoming taking the leadership role in your own life. You're not you're not taking orders from anybody else anymore. But you're definitely stepping into this visionary energy, and the spirits and the ancestors, your spirit team and guides are really honoring your step forward here by backing your play. And again, with this out of this world love and this love that is coming in, we have the Two of Cups. So this is speaking of a mutual attraction and partnership, relationship, love, someone who you can share your cup with. And this has been orchestrated by the divine here. And it's like these two are magnetized to one another. But again, something has to end in order for you to step into this new in the right way. So we have the King of Wands. In the middle, we have the Two of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So you could take a snapshot of that. So these are two counterparts coming together. Like mind, like energies. Coming together here. In this mutual attraction. But with the Queen of Wands here, you're definitely integrating your light and your dark. And you're really saying, I want things the way that I want them, and I'm not settling for anything less. I want what I want, and I know what I don't want. So you are moving forward with a high level of determination here. And again, these are counterparts in this love romance situation here. And again, this is your destiny in front of you here. But the choice is yours. You have to make this step. So I think we'll go ahead and leave this reading here. Aquarius, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. This is not an easy position to be in, but you are about to step onto your path of destiny, and this is the path of the heart. So again, the Spirit is saying, try to relax, step onto this path of the heart and into this dream come true, really, because you've manifested this. You've called this in, and you are this source energy that your reality is bubbling up out of. You are the creator of this. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really, really does mean so much. And again, Aquarius, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.